Hey, how are you doing, guys and gals from YouTube? I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you to your preferred content producer, who is eager to share with you some news that is generating a lot of buzz in the entertainment industry. Have you fastened your seatbelts? Because this is going to be one of the most exciting trips of your life. Here are some things to consider. In recent times, the iconic musician and commercial entrepreneur known as Jay-Z has found himself in a precarious predicament that may have repercussions. P. Diddy, a well-known music producer and businessman, is said to have been involved in some shady operations, according to a story that is circulating. P. Diddy is described as having been involved in these activities. In addition to that, you won't believe what happened after that. According to the word on the street, Jay-Z is alleged to have taken possession of some relevant evidence concerning the questionable conduct of P. Diddy. He came to the conclusion that it would be more beneficial for him to take matters into his own hands rather than going to the authorities to report the problem. My goodness, that maneuver of yours is really bold. On the other hand, this is the point at when things took an abrupt and negative turn. The news that a full-scale raid had been carried out on the opulent property that P. Diddy stays in came to light at precisely the same time that Jay-Z was under the impression that he had everything under control. Following the sudden arrival of the authorities, who took control of the evidence, everyone was left in a state of shock. Now, I am conscious of the ways in which you are thinking. How much of a contribution did Jay-Z's involvement make to the process of the raid? Is it he who reported the incident to the right authorities? The possibility exists that it was nothing more than a coincidence. To put it more succinctly, my dear friends, that is the question that everyone is eager to know the answer to, and they are all anxious to find out. As the amount of information that is available continues to increase, there is a great deal of speculation, supposition, and even some delectable conspiracy theories that are being spread over the internet. At first glance, it would appear that every single person has a point of view concerning this astoundingly unexpected turn of events. Due to the fact that I will be keeping you updated on all of the most recent events in this narrative that is unfolding, you should make sure to tick the box that says subscribe, and make sure that your notifications are switched on. You won't want to lose out on what happens after this, so have trust in me before you miss out. You should keep it locked right here until that point, and then we may join into the drama together. Until then, you should keep it locked. You won't want to miss out on seeing this video on YouTube. It's absolutely worth your time. Families, please don't let go. Have a peaceful day. The arrest of Jay-Z, a prominent figure in the hip-hop industry, is a shocking turn of events. This comes as a result of his independent investigation into the behavior of fellow industry titan P. Diddy, which resulted in a huge security operation by police enforcement. Jay-Z was taken into custody due to his participation in the investigation. As a consequence of the news, shockwaves have been sent across the music business and beyond, and fans and industry insiders alike are frantically trying to have a better understanding of the entire scope of the situation. The fact that Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, has been conducting a private investigation into P. Diddy for a number of months has been disclosed by persons who are close to Jay-Z. Jay-Z made the decision to hire a team of private investigators to conduct a more in-depth investigation into Diddy's personal and professional dealings, respectively, after he had heard rumors and had his own concerns about the matter. An attempt that was initially prompted by curiosity quickly led to the discovery of a complicated web of illegal enterprises, which presumably involved money laundering, drug trafficking, and other criminal businesses. This finding was made possible by the fact that the attempt was discovered. The crew that Jay-Z was working with meticulously documented their discoveries, and they gathered a substantial amount of evidence that pointed directly to Diddy's involvement in the matter. With evidence in hand, Jay-Z made the controversial decision to avoid the traditional channels of law enforcement and instead choose to approach a high-level federal agency directly without going through the traditional procedures. This decision was met with disapproval from the law enforcement community. According to this bold move, P. Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs, was the target of a swift and well-coordinated raid from a number of properties that were affiliated with him. This raid was carried out in response to the audacious move. The operation, which took place in the early hours of the morning, resulted in the seizure of assets that were worth millions of dollars and attracted the participation of hundreds of high-ranking federal officials. Luxury automobiles, residences, and significant sums of money were among the assets that were included in this collection. During the course of the operation, a number of Diddy's co-workers were also taken into custody, which serves to further emphasize the extensive breadth of the criminal network that is suspected of being involved. Despite the fact that Jay-Z was a significant contributor to the act of bringing the illegal activities to light, his methods have been subjected to a great deal of scrutiny. Shortly after the raid, the authorities made the arrest of the rapper, claiming that he had participated in what they referred to as a vigilante investigation without authorization. There are a number of allegations that have been presented against Jay-Z, including obstruction of justice, unauthorized monitoring, and other activities that are connected to each other. The professionals in the legal field do not appear to be in agreement with one another over this topic. Some of them feel that Jay-Z's actions, despite the fact that they were illegal, were acceptable in view of the nature of the transgressions that were discovered. According to the arguments presented by other individuals, his methods were in violation of the established legal procedures and had the potential to put the prosecution of individuals who were involved in the incident in peril. There has been a diverse variety of reactions from individuals who are employed in the music industry in response to the news that Jay-Z is currently doing time in prison. Numerous musicians and fans who have shown their support for Jay-Z have lauded his bravery and dedication to doing what is right. They have also expressed their admiration for his commitment to justice. Supporters have been demanding that he be released without delay, and there has been a flurry of activity on social media, including the use of hashtags such as #FreeJayZ and #JusticeForJay. On the other hand, there are many within the company who have voiced their criticism of Jay-Z's behavior, claiming that his personal grudge against P. Diddy may have impaired his overall judgment. To ensure that the investigation was done in a lawful and thorough manner, they say that the right authorities should have been involved from the very beginning. There is still a tremendous lot of question regarding the future of both Jay-Z and P. Diddy while the legal processes continue. The legal team defending Jay-Z is currently working on putting together a compelling defense that will highlight the fact that his objectives were good and that his study eventually produced a great public service. P. Diddy, on the other hand, is facing a seemingly unending array of charges that have the potential to bring an end to his career and result in severe prison time. It is anticipated that this rising disagreement between two of the most important characters in hip-hop will be one of the narratives that people discuss about the most during the year. As fresh information becomes available, people all over the world are waiting with bated breath to find out how this high-stakes drama will come to a climax.